Ever since the early Massacre abilities breakdown, I've been buzzing to play this character. We have like a Mexican Negan that's inspired by Deadpool. He's got a flaming baseball bat, a couple of shotguns, some machetes as well. This dude looks like he's going to be so much fun to play, and also like he has some fairly interesting uses. And I've heard some good stuff from some of the content creators that got early access to this champion about him being fun to play. I'm not too sure if he's necessarily going to be the best character, but hey, it looks like he's going to be quite useful and super fun. And ladies and gentlemen, we fully went full CEO in the opening earlier, copped a 5-star Massacre and also a 5-star Domino. So yeah, we're gonna have some crazy synergies going on today, and I'm really looking forward to exploring it. So we're gonna go ahead and start ranking up Massacre. We're going to take him all the way up to rank 3, level 45. So we're going to pimp out this dude quite a bit and use the final of my skill catalyst on him. Why not, boys? We're going all in for this dude at the moment because I really want to take him up to rank 3. And we still have quite a lot of T4CC fragments if we did want to take somebody like Killmonger up. Maybe potentially in the future. But for now, man, I think going to be very happy to have this Massacre at rank 3. But yeah, I just can't wait to play this dude. And I do have a skill awakening gem, but Massacre's awakened ability, it doesn't look like he necessarily needs it, but it looks like it's a very nice to have for the character. I believe his awakened ability gives him additional crit rate and also additional power gain when his bat is not ignited. So makes it so you can ignite the bat a little bit faster, which is the main source by the look of it of Massacre's damage. It's set the bat on fire and then just keep on refreshing the fire. Just a lot of fire, really, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of fire, a lot of blood. Pretty much my kind of champion. Exactly what I'm looking forward to playing today. So anyway, let's take him up to level 45 here. Damn, man, I cannot believe we got the 5-star one, man. I'm still so chuffed about it. Still in a little bit of disbelief as well, man. That opening was just too crazy, man. Too crazy toward the end. But anyway, that takes him up to level 44, and we are going to claim some of the lower skill ISO here. So let's go to skill. Have we got any tier 3, tier 2? Okay, that should be enough to get Massacre up. Because, yeah, I didn't want to waste a full 5k one there, because it would have been way too much overkill. But a couple of 825 rocks, and level 45. So let's have a quick overview of his abilities, and just a bit of a refresh of you know exactly what we're looking at and what we're aiming to do today. So the stats for a rank 3 character, we have just under 16,000 health, just over 1,400 attack, and in terms of the base stuff, we have 28% crit rating, so that's very nice, and the crit damage is at 180%, which isn't too bad there. The block proficiency as well is actually really high on this dude. It's 71.5%, so something interesting to note there. I think he's almost going to have perfect parries, potentially, so yeah, a little bit of an interesting one, but again, the way that Massacre works is the objective of playing Massacre, by the look of it initially, again, we're going to figure this all out in today's video, is to set the baseball bat on fire and beat the crap out of your opponent. So each time Massacre's bat either lands a critical hit, hits a block, or hits an incinerated opponent, it begins to ignite, gaining an ignition charge which lasts for 10 seconds. Upon reaching 10 of these charges, all the charges are consumed, and it ignites Massacre's bat for a total of 16 seconds, not 18 there. And while ignited, Massacre cannot gain any additional ignition charges, and bat attacks that are also critical hits deal 10% damage dealt as a burst of energy damage for each ignition charge. Well, and that's while the kind of, you know, bat is ramping up to ignite. But when it is ignited, each strike of the bat places an incinerate debuff on the opponent, causing 874.8 energy damage over 5 seconds, removing perfect block chance and reducing block proficiency by 50%. However, these Incinerate debuffs have their duration increased by 1 second for each Incinerate debuff on the opponent, up to a maximum of 5 seconds. So the more Incinerates you have, the longer it lasts, and it can go up to 10 seconds in terms of its duration. And each time an Incinerate effect fails to apply due to an immunity, the target instead takes direct energy damage there. So it's a little bit of damage compensation against somebody like an Iceman that would be immune to that. And also, when you are incinerated, if you strike a block, you will gain power as if you were landing a hit. So that's a bit of an interesting one as well to keep in mind there. And very interesting synergy with the special too. And then we have, when blocked, opponents passively suffer suffer 50% reduced defensive ability accuracy for as long as they are under a debuff effect. So if you have a debuff, your opponent is getting minus 50% ability accuracy, and there is another debuff which reduces ability accuracy by another 50%, which means when you have this debuff active and you're attacking into the opponent when you're blocking, not only are you bypassing a ton of stuff and also gaining power, but also they are not going to be able to trigger any of their effects. So Magic's Limbo, Medusa's Auto Block, Electro's Damage Back, so some very interesting potential there with Masacre, but I think there are going to be some you know, very interesting and alternative ways to play this character, which we are maybe not necessarily used to there. And then we also have bat attacks have additional block penetration as well, which is double when the bat is ignited, so much damage is getting through. And heavy attacks, each bat hit against an incinerated opponent grants an additional ignition charge, so that might be a way to, you know, guarantee that you're going to get your ignition stacks a little bit quickly. As well, if you get it off the hit and also the crits as well, that might be pretty big for the heavy attack there. So yeah, it might be worthwhile using. I think we'll have to test that one out. So we have the special attack 1, which has Disorientate debuff, which reduces defensive ability accuracy and block proficiency by 50% for 12 seconds, and refreshes the duration of any incinerate debuffs active on the opponent. However, if the opponent is already incinerated, the duration doubles against incinerate opponents, so you have 24 seconds of reduced ability accuracy there. With 12 seconds, that's some fairly decent uptime, you know, even without the potential of it being double for the majority of the fight. So some cool stuff there. And also we have a fairly decent bleed on the special one as well. I think he's got a total of 3 machete hits, which have a 100% chance to cause a bleed, which deals, I think it's about 60% of his base attack, or 70% as direct damage over 12 seconds there, so that's pretty damn cool. And then the special attack 2, you gain a huge attack bonus if blocked, and if this attack strikes a block, Masacre will also avoid any incoming attacks for 0.75 seconds. So if you're going to use the special 2, you want to make sure you have, what is it, the Incinerate on the opponent, and also the special 1 debuff, and you fire that off, and you're just going to deal so much damage. I think it'll fully tear through all of their block proficiency, actually. So yeah, it could be a very, very interesting one there. And then finally on the special 3, you have quite a powerful Incinerate, which I think is about 260% of Masacre's base attack as energy damage over 20 seconds, and yeah, this one also removes perfect block chance and reduces block proficiency as well. Kind of standard Incinerate effect there, but it's much more powerful than the ones that apply, yeah, just on the standard hit. So I'm not too sure if you're going to need to start by using a special 3 to, you know, help you get those ignition charges a little bit quicker. So, ladies and gentlemen, for the gameplay today, we really want to put Masacre to the test. So we're going to jump into Chapter 3, the final quest of Uncollected, because I want to try and get to MODOK today to test out Masacre versus MODOK. Again, I'm probably going to suck at playing this character a little bit today, but hey, it's fun. You can watch me be a bit of a scrub here. Now, the way to ignite Masacre's bat, as we were saying earlier, is critical hits and also hits on the block. So we've kind of built a synergy team around what I think is maybe going to be one of the best ones to start off with. So just to cover kind of Masacre's 5 synergies that he has one with it's both himself, Deadpool, Deadpool X-Force, and Goldpool, increasing critical rating by 200 while the opponent is bleeding. So yeah, this one, it seems okay, but you know, on characters like Wolverine and Magneto, where you can just get like passive, like, you know, all the time, like 155 crit rating, doesn't really seem like super valuable, but it's alright, you know, if you can keep 100% uptime on the bleed, then yeah, it's got a little bit of use there. And then we also have the one with Gwenpool, which Masacre's ignited duration is increased by 25% there, and also increases the duration of her Incinerate debuffs by 25%. Then we also have the one with Domino, which seems like super essential for the character, which is at the start of the fight, and when ignited expires, he will gain between 1 and 5 ignition charges, so you want to hope that you roll 5 for a quick ignition there. And also Domino, her debuffs will last 1 second longer, and I'm interested to play around with that and see if it works for stuff like parries as well and stuns, because that might be a bit of a fun one there for Domino. And then we also have yeah, some sort of evade one, gain a 10% chance to evade against an Incinerate opponent while not blocking. So yeah, don't really need that one, but maybe for something like Alliance War defense when the synergies are working. I'm not too sure if they are working actually at the moment. But anyway, the final one is with Red Hulk as well, which blocking a contact attack while ignited places an incinerate on the opponent as if they've been struck by Massacre's bat. So yeah, it looks like that one's just for a little bit more potential like incinerate damage on the parries with Red Hulk when your bat is ignited. But from watching a couple of content creator clips so far, it looks like, you know, the challenge is to ignite Massacre's bat. So we're going to try and do that, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm really interested to get kind of any tips in the comments below on how to you know, strategies to get your opponent to force block, because I'm not really aware of any off the top of my head, to be honest. I would probably like know the gameplay and the procedures if I've seen it, but I can't think of anything like right off the top of my head at the moment. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's go in for a little bit of Falcon here. And see, oh, we start off with one ignition charge. That's rubbish, mate. Okay, and it's only our first 4 hits that are bat attacks as well. So yeah, I think you might have to get up to the special 3 initially to get it off, if you don't get a lucky roll at the start. But then hopefully, once you have got the bat ignited, then it is game over from that point. That'd be super sweet. Right, let's hold the block there. Also got to deal with the Wonders of Bane on this fight as well. Oh man, we almost got the bat ignited. I think unless you get like pretty decently lucky with those charges, or figure out how to get him to block quite early, you might just need to get up to the special 3 in most matchups. But I'm not too sure. Again, it's only the first fight. Let's go. So you got that fat boy incinerate off from the special 3. The bat is ignited now, ladies and gentlemen. And those incinerates are stacking up, but the fight's pretty much over, boys. There we go. Right. Didn't even get the chance to use the special 1 and refresh there. So yeah, I don't know, I kind of get the feeling that Masacre, in a way, is a little bit of a ramp champion. A little bit of a ramp champion. It's got to get that bat on fire, mate. Just get that bat on fire, beat the crap out of everything. But yeah, as soon as your bat, like, stops going on fire, I imagine it's pretty easy to get on fire again, because attacking into any incinerate opponent is going to guarantee a charge as well. So got a little bit of that going on. But next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have Bane Magic here. Oh, all of the fun times. Oh, okay. Let's see. Come on. We need a crit. A bat crit. Come on. We didn't get, like, any crits. Oh, that was so rubbish. Bro. Masacre. Killing me here, boys. Killing me here. Right. Let's get that ability accuracy reduction up. Fire that off again. Bit more ability accuracy reduction here. Kind of want to attack her while she's blocking. Okay, come on. Oh, we took a little bit of limbo there. Not the best time, ladies and gentlemen. Not the best time at all. Also, our bat lost friggin' ignition as well. My goodness. So many buffs and debuffs to play around with. Yeah, especially when trying to sort out that Bane timing as well, man. Maybe I should have gone for a Bane path for some of this initial gameplay. Too busy trying to get those transfers over as well. Oh, my goodness. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's push on to the next matchup. We got a little bit of Civil Warrior here. Most of that, you know, super fun and interactive damage is out of the way now, providing we get some decent Bane transfers. But let's have a little bit of a look. I imagine on crit resistance, actually, or any characters with a surplus of that, like, they could really potentially screw Masacre over. Right, there we go. We got the bat ignited. Hey! That's the plan, ladies and gentlemen. Let's refresh that. Oh, no. Not getting any crits here. Does this make him, like, more resistant to, my goodness, I forgot. Oh, okay, I'm just not refreshing the incinerates right with the special 1 here. And that's where I primarily messed up. Just trying to clock that Bane transfer as much as possible. We went two in the deep end, ladies and gentlemen. I think we went a bit too ambitious today. But let's get to that special 3 incinerate and see what we can do. But I think if one thing has already become quite apparent to me, Masacre seems to have a reasonably high skill cap for playing the character. But there's a bit going on. Okay, do I want to wait? I think I'm going to wait. As soon as I get that stack of Bane, let's just transfer it over. 12% damage. bat this boy up. Chuck that Molotov cocktail across. And let's get going. I'm pretty determined to get to this MODOK, though. So I think we'll heal up after this one. Come on, lads. There we go. Civil Warriors down, but I just did not stabilize and hold up kind of a proper rotation there. But yeah, hopefully we should be able to get out some super dank Masacre gameplay, maybe against Realm Legends Winter Soldier, a little bit later, ladies and gentlemen. But I don't know, we're gonna get better. We're gonna get better in this one as well. We got some fairly nice matchups to kind of ease into in terms of Jane Foster and AntMan, and also MODOK after that, and Angela as well. So yeah, we got some good ones. And yeah, I don't know, maybe we might try a little bit of Masacre against the final Deadpool as well, but he's a little bit of an RNG fiesta, man. If we get unstoppable, we might be in the bin there. But hey, we'll give it a go. We'll see how it's working out. We only started off with 1 ignition charge there, which is rubbish. Oh. Okay, can we ignite this bat? The answer is yes. The bat is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. We've done it. Mission accomplished. Now we got to play aggressively enough to keep all of these incinerates just building up, building up. Let's do it. Okay, there's good reach as well on the special one timing, actually, to transfer everything over. But yeah, oh, you can see how aggressively we're having to try and play here to keep everything here still in order. But there we go, much better kill against that Jane Foster. She got sliced, she got diced, she got taken down. And I must say, I'm loving the animations on this character. He's super fun. It's just keeping track of everything, man. I'm finding the initial struggle of playing this dude. So much going on in every fight. Let's go for the next matchup. So we have a wonderful Bane AntMan here. Sure, it's going to be a super fun fight. AntMan's a little bit annoying to deal with on Bane. It's just because, like, long specials, especially specials against you, like on Bane, if you get stuck with the wrong timing, can be very detrimental to your health pool, especially with a character like AntMan, who is notoriously very tanky. Right, I need to try and bait out a special one. See, exactly what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Special one interval. We took so much damage there. Come on, again, bro. Let's go. Sweet. I think definitely for this matchup, we're going to need to get off the special free. Oh, maybe AntMan is just like a really bad matchup for Masacre as well. Because with all these glancing hits, man, we're losing a lot of ignition charges, or the potential. Unless you can get the block off, of course. Okay, a little bit too early there, just by a nanosecond. Yeah, maybe AntMan, but if you can maybe get the special one off and that doesn't glance, then I don't know, there's maybe a little bit of potential with this matchup. But it just doesn't seem like the best overall, coming from a character that relies quite a bit on crits. Okay, let's get the Bane transfer over there. Can we bait a special one? Let's go for the special two, actually. Screw this, we're going to refresh that Incinerate. Oh, we didn't refresh it. Did it not? Does it not refresh Bat Incinerates, or did he glance it? Oh, he probably glanced it, didn't he? Dickhead, mate. Yeah. Masacre against AntMan. Just don't do it, lads. Don't do it. We've learned the hard way here. Okay, let's just quickly exit out. Gonna exit out, quickly finish that fight with Gwenpool, then we'll revive up the Masacre for the Angela and also the MODOK and take care of those fights and see if it works a little bit better when it comes to them. But yeah, not the god tier AntMan solution that we were hoping for, ladies and gentlemen. Right, chucking a little 5 combo there. AntMan is down. In the bin, ladies and gentlemen. About time. Now we can throw on a 40% revive for Angela. I might have to chuck a few heal potions into the mix as well. Like, I don't need to worry about Bane for MODOK, so that's something that I'm incredibly, incredibly excited for. But yeah, we'll see. Let's 40% revive. Actually, we might as well use a 20% and a stack of potions, just because we got so many of these in overflow that it does really make sense to. So let's chuck in all 16 there. I actually do need to use one level 5 health potion, because I've got one of those expiring today. So yeah, chuck that in as well. And let's go for a little bit of Bane Angela here. Actually, shouldn't be too bad, man. Her special one isn't as long as AntMan's. Oh no! Come on. There we go. We got it incinerated. Feel myself just looking at those friggin' charges. That's it. That's because my I figured out why I'm having a little bit of trouble. It's because my eyes are to the left-hand side of the screen, where usually they're never on that side. Trying to figure out how many ignition charges I got. I think I just need to keep a very close eye on his bat, to be honest. And maybe the damage as well. Alright, we just got a bit of a refresh on those incinerates. In those matchups where you can keep that tempo going, like, he builds up really, really nicely. There's definitely some very interesting potential there. Okay, let's move on to MODOK. Now, what do we want to do on MODOK? So we want to get him incinerated, we want to use the special 1, and then we want to fire off a special 2. So that's pretty much the plan here. This MODOK man, he's quite a beefy boy. Hopefully we can deal with it. We had 550 Hawkeye against this dude on the free-to-play account, and that worked out. That worked out all right. Damn, man. When I'm trying to hit into the block, my intercepts are just nothing but perfect. Just too damn good at playing this game, boys. That auto block is so useful, man. It's so useful in this matchup. Am I gonna get my bat lit? I'm a little bit worried, man. Got like no health left. Okay, come on. Let's go. Oh, damn, that was a really weird timing actually against that one. Right. So I want to fire off a special 2. Oh no! Mate, I totally ruined that. That wasn't a bad fight though. Like, he was doing quite well mashing down that MODOK. But yeah, just need those Massacre skills to go up a little bit. And we'll finish him off with Gwenpool, and then we're going to revive Massacre to deal with the final gold pool, which I'm interested to try out that matchup. I think it could be a bit of an interesting one there. Let's just get this MODOK down as quickly as we can. There we go. Nice little finish there with Gwenpool. Yeah, Masacre. Very, very interesting champion so far, ladies and gentlemen. But, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just being really, really dumb today. But I think he does have quite an aggressive skill cap on him, which I like, man. I really like those champions that, you know, you need to, like, sit down and learn how to play a bit before you can be an absolute beast on them. Because I think it, like, adds a good layer of value when you see, like, a really, really good kill from that champion pop up. So yeah, actually, let's heal up Masacre just a little bit more. Chuck a couple more level 5 health potions in him. And there we go. Let's go against Goldpool. So we got the class disadvantage here, but I mainly want to see if we can, like, ramp up the incinerates. I think that's one of the biggest things in this matchup. Albeit he is indestructible. Okay, so we got the, Awesome. Oh, that was such a good refresh on the ignition there. Oh my goodness. Right, come on. Let's get it. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, that was sick, man. That was such a sick fight. On those fights where you can really build up the tempo, I love Masacre there. Even with a class disadvantage, Unawakened, like, he killed it. Like, having that tempo in the corner, you get the opponent incinerated, and, like, every time, you know, because we had, like, big stacks of incineration, every time it was falling off, it was just going on back so quickly. So yeah, that is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely came through at the end. My goodness. So yeah, I've got some, you know, some, interesting feelings about Masacre so far. I really like the character. I'm kind of aware, like, at the moment, I really do suck at playing him, but it's one of those things, man. You can't pick up any character and expect to be the best. So yeah, I need a little bit of practice, man. A little bit of time to get good, but ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get good. So subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more dank Masacre gameplay come in. But apart from that, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Take care and have an absolutely fantastic day.